Blessings all and welcome to the Priestess Prophecies. This is Priestess Melissae here with you today, and we are going to do our weekly reading for the collective. Thank you so much for joining me and your energies today, along with your ancestors, way showers, and guides. We do have the Auset Egyptian Oracle cards that we will be using today. Yes, Goddess Isis will be joining us, and this will give us a weekly forecast on all areas of our life. We will then get some guidance from our guardian angels, a Celtic cross with our Master Tarot, and clarifying that with the Vice Versa Tarot. And stick around for some Lovers Oracle messages at the end. Taking a few nice, slow, deep breaths. Relax. Let us take this time to break up the dense, dark, negative energy, bringing in the golden white light, and thanking our angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides for joining us today for these messages. So whenever you see these messages, doesn't have to be today, but just so you know, this is a special day. All right, March 13th is my middle daughter's birthday. She is 21 years old today, so thank you so much for commenting in the comments below if you wish to wish her a happy birthday. I am so proud of her. She is a beautiful young lady. I'm so grateful to be her mother. All right, coming out today is the mother herself, Auset. Wow, this is beautiful energy. I remember this card talking about just, really getting in tune with all aspects of our being, feeling more cohesive within ourselves, allowing our wings to spread out and, to really feel like we are in our element, alchemy and healing. So many of us have gone through some hard things lately is what I feel. And it's allowed us this time to, go within, hopefully, and do those processes of the healing that we've needed to, because that is where the alchemy truly is and allows all of the power to come forth. And that's about home, that's about our heart, when we think about the fourth chakra and things of that nature. So this is really in the four elements, it's about getting everything balanced out today. I really love seeing this card for us. So from when you see this card, these readings are timeless. It doesn't have to be from today, but for the next 7 days, this is the energy of Auset or Isis for you. And it says, Auset, also known as Isis, was married to Osiris, a wise pharaoh of Egypt. She was a human as well as a goddess, and was a skilled midwife and healer. When her husband Osiris was murdered by Set, Auset searched for his remains all over Egypt. Finally, managing to collect his remains together, she wrapped him in white sheets, and he became the first mummy. She waved her magical wings, and he came alive for one night, so she could conceive her son Horus. Auset was called the goddess of 10,000 names, the great sorceress, and the lady of spells, healing, and alchemy. Wow. So this is an opportunity today, perhaps, for something that maybe has been destroyed, something that has been dismembered, torn apart, your home, a relationship, something of this nature. But it's bringing all of those pieces back together, searching for all of the missing parts and allowing for life to be breathed in once again, right? Honoring what you have been through, what you have, survived, and almost having a memorial of sorts, if you will. So the channeled message from Auset says, you need some magic and alchemy in your life, and I, Auset, am here to grant this for you. Call on me to transform your life as you say your prayers in deep meditation, and then see me standing behind you with my mighty white wings, gathering and granting your wise wishes. I will always come and assist you when you call for me, as long as your requests are just and fair within the laws of Mott. So it's saying that whatever it is that you're wanting today, whatever is really important in your heart, you know, this is something that can still be yours, even if you feel like for some reason that it has been taken from you and that it can never be. This is your forecast for this week for this card. For abundance, it says money will come by almost magical means as long as you work with the power of meditation and believe it is possible. Now, that's a very important part of it. You have to keep working with it until you start to really feel it and believe that it can be possible. All you're holding is the end goal, what that looks like, what that feels like. That's what we want to connect with. Love says that if still alone and with sadness over past relationships or past life issues that need to be released, call on the powers of myself and Goddess Mott, and then your future lover will manifest. So it's saying if you want to be released from a past lover and you want to be able to move forward, you can call on Goddess Auset and Mott to also assist with bringing in the perfect partner, the right partner for you. So for work and career, it says seek work more aligned with your ideals and spiritual path. Travel says time in Egypt or a healing location is recommended. So for the work and career, if you're not working within your field, I'm feeling like there are going to be some opportunities. Maybe just kind of take a look at what's coming up, what's available, or ask around. You just never know, you know, what somebody might suggest that may end up being just the right opportunity for you. For health, it says health problems will be best overcome by Auset or Goddess Healing, plus karmic release from past life karma. So again, you know, with a lover's situation, that could be a past life situation that continues to be a negative present and, you know, seeming continuing future life situation. And perhaps you're just done with that lesson and you want to go ahead and move on to something better, right? Resurrect something, perhaps, or whatever. But I feel like this is more like resurrecting yourself. You know what I mean? Who you truly are, what you truly want at this time. For family, it says some dissent among family members. Invoke Auset to bless these situations for quicker resolution. All right. So in any situation, it's basically saying call on Auset, because again, the four directions, you know, the heart, which in the home, all of the things that are most important to us, and at the center of everything is where we need to call on her today. And that's the mother, right? Mom always takes care of home, and you're that mother today too, and you need that help so you can be strong. Even if you are a father acting as a mother, you know, or whatever role that you may be playing where you're more of that nurturing energy. And for the future, it says your problems will resolve best with spiritual and alchemical methods. So you may need to seek out, you know, different kinds of methods like past life regressions or those kinds of modalities that can really tap into deeper aspects of healing and work that can help us to move forward from these type of situations that, you know, maybe haven't worked out in the past for us, or that we want to heal and move on to something better. You know what I mean? All right, I love that energy. Auset is a very strong goddess. I mean, think about it too. Search all over Egypt and find, I mean, I don't know how many parts that are her husband's, but she had to find all of them, bring them back together, mummify them, you know, do a ritual to help him to come back to life so that she could, I mean, what was that even like, you know, to have sex with her once dismembered husband, you know, did he look dismembered still at that point? I don't know. My mind just kind of goes there. If you, do you ever think about things like that? I don't know. If you're resonating with this reading, or if you just think this is humorous, hit the like button for me if you don't mind. Subscribe and hit the bell as well, so that I can tap into your energy and see what is going on in these readings. So we're going to see what is the energy around Auset and this alchemy and healing. What do we need to know around all of this? All right. So the challenge at the bottom is not being able to move to those calmer waters, not being able to calm our emotions and our mind, because this has to do with both. It's learning those lessons, and it's being able to know what we need to do. And sometimes that is to move forward, right? But maybe we're having a hard time doing that. And Auset is saying she is here to help, whatever the situation is, all right? Don't worry. Just imagine her standing behind you, again, with her wings spread out. Call on Goddess Mott as well as Auset, because that's going to help to bring that fairness, right? Because you've seen what you've needed to see, is what I feel about this situation. Whatever the situation is in your life, you know exactly what you need to do from this point to move forward. Perhaps you've been in some toxic energy, or you are at this time. Toxic ways of thinking, you know, this can be anything. Playing video games too much, eating too much, you know, like that comfort eating or emotional eating. This can be just engaging with different friends and types of people that really aren't helping us to move into a more positive state of thinking and feeling, you know what I mean? Still being chained to that negative energy, if you will. But this can also be chained to a toxic relationship or that kind of dynamic. We'll see in our clarifiers here in a moment. In the past, somebody, you know, decided that they didn't want to move forward or take a path, you know, in some situation that certainly didn't seem to be the best for them, if we're seeing this devil energy and the toxic energy, right? Wow, a lot coming, you know, maybe I'm going to say a lot in your mind, just a lot of thoughts that's really affecting your energy. And all of this is keeping you stuck, keeping you hung up, right? Maybe, and again, you know, not allowing you to move to those calmer waters, because maybe that toxic energy that somebody is throwing your way is constantly confusing you and not allowing you to be able to see the situation clearly, right? But what's really happening is you're constantly finding yourself, and what this is saying could be a couple of things. Either being left out in the cold, this could be, you know, your health going down, that something could happen as a result of all the stress that you're under if you are constantly in this toxic environment. And I think you're seeing this today. You know, it's like maybe it's down to that last little lamp, you know, that you, and it feels like no one else is around you, that you're all alone in the dark, you know, and that maybe it feels hard to be able to make that move and to, you know, really feel good and calm within yourself about the decision perhaps that you've made to leave, you know, this situation. But perhaps this person is not making you feel very good about your situation. Is what I'm thinking, because with this devil energy and with this, you know, it's almost like darts being thrown at you, you know, of negative talk and that kind of thing. And it feels like that all this is doing is making you feel worse and worse, even if this is a decision that you've made about leaving, you know, like this person isn't making it easy, even as you're walking out the door kind of thing, taunting you, you know, and talking negatively and talking down on you, cursing you perhaps even, and that kind of thing. So the Hanged Man, wow, interesting. So you're trying to move to calmer waters. You know, you really have been trying to do this. This is, you know, moving to calmer waters with it in the forward, but this is in reverse. Again, I feel like this person is definitely teaching somebody a lesson, you know, about, oh, you think you're going to end things, you know, you think you're going to move forward and have this healing and this happy life and things of that nature. This is where we need to call on Goddess Mott to balance that cosmic balance and justice, right? And for Auset to bring in that healing that's needed today for this situation, to be able to be healed and for you to be able to move to those calmer waters, which is exactly what we need to be able to do within our mind and elsewise, you know, in our heart. It doesn't matter. So what I feel today with this devil energy and this high priestess in reverse, no secrets any longer. Somebody knows exactly what this toxic energy is, what has been keeping them chained to this situation, whether it be a person, place, or thing, because I haven't seen any, you know, kings or queens or anything like that come out yet. But I am curious to see what this decision is that we decided to move away from. Wow. So this is the Justice card, and it came out reversed. So there was definitely an injustice here of the worst kind. And somebody said, no, I'm not moving forward in this. I know that there's something that's not right about this, and I need to stay strong, right? But again, I feel like that there is someone here perhaps that is not making this very easy. They're staying hidden. I see the Queen of Pentacles here. Wow. This is you. This is what you know, that as you continue to move forward, maybe this is your energy, you know that as you keep continuing to just move forward, you know, try to ignore this situation as much as possible and just focus on your own energy. And maybe, you know, with this back turned here, this is exactly what we need to do, is just ignore. Don't give any energy or attention to, you know, anyone else, or especially negative people, especially this person you may be thinking of, because this would affect our worth, our value, everything that we're trying to attain and grow. Five of Pentacles. I'm very interested to see for the future energy what will come out for this. Five of Pentacles for the Auset, Alchemy, and Healing. And it is the King of Pentacles that is actually going to be in reverse. He is the one that's going to be out in the cold because of this cosmic justice. All right, justice came out. There was an injustice. No worries. Call on Mott, because she is going to make everything right for you. And where this person may have thought that they were going to actually leave you bankrupt and out in the cold, that's actually going to happen to this king perhaps, or this very strong energy, this bullying energy that you've been subject to, right? That was trying to put your finances in the tank, and that was trying to put an end to your beautiful nature, right? But that's not going to happen to you. All you need to do today is call on Goddess Auset and Goddess Mott. Again, that is cosmic justice, and nobody is going to be getting out of that one. I've been seeing this dynamic come up a lot. In the past week, we did have the Beauty and the Beast reading, which really denoted that as well. Also in this past energy, we had where someone was getting their justice for some kind of wrong that they were doing, you know, mental manipulation and just power struggles and different things like that that we were seeing. What is the advice from the guardian angels moving forward this week for the collective? Messages from the guardian angels. A miracle. Whoa, beautiful. The miracle card says, dearest one, even if all hope seems lost, let not hope slip away. For I, your guardian angel, am constantly by your side. Surrender all of your concerns to me and trust in the healing power of love. You know that everything is going to be okay. It just feels like a low point right now, but just know that if you call on your guardian angels, Auset and Mott, especially if you've been fair and just in this situation, it is going to be balanced out in your favor. Please believe that you are never alone. Together we shall work through each issue. All heals with the passing of time, and we know this, right? The further we get away from the situation, the less, you know, strongly we feel those emotions, and the easier it is. You know, we can see it more objectively for the fact that, you know what, this was great, but this also allowed for something even better to happen as a result, because of all that you've learned, all of the lessons that you can take with you. You will be a much different person in the next relationship, right? You'll be much calmer and you'll know more who you are. You'll be more assured. You'll take your time. You'll know your worth, right? And you won't move too fast. It says, all heals with the passing of time. Magic and miracles are about to manifest. Wow. And we were talking about that here with the alchemy and healing. That allows all of that abundance, the miracles, the energy of the divine to be able to manifest into what you are needing, you know, at that heart level. Because again, with the 4 energy, this is your heart, this is your home. Your heart is your home, you know, your energy is your home, and how you hold that is so important. Let's get a Lover's Oracle message out today. We got 2 out, and the first one says trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Wow, that is beautiful. All right, so either you're going to transform or this relationship is going to transform, one or the other. And then we got, don't make a decision based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. All right, so don't let anybody guilt trip you into anything. You know, we all have these beautiful relationships. I mean, they're all beautiful in their own way at some point, right? And there's nothing that we can take away from those experiences. Allow them to be what they are, but they taught you something, and allow this now to lead you into something even more beautiful. I love it, guys. So have a wonderful week ahead. Blessings to you. Let me know how the readings are resonating. I will be putting out the elemental signs, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.